We now are welcoming Oleksandra Radchenko. We're going back to Ukraine's participation, e-participation platform, and we've had some great chats as well about the EGAP platform for e-participation and service delivery at a local government level. So, Alexandra, please tell us about how these platforms, it can also, not just deliver services, but increase trust, increase transparency, and even change people's relationship with democracy. Please take it away.
Thank you, Jess. Now let me share my screen and my presentation. My name is Oleksandra Radchenko, and I'm a program manager of e-democracy, e-governance for accountability and participation program, EGAP. This program is implemented by East Europe Foundation in partnership with the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine and in our Bridge Foundation from 2013. So it's more than 10 years now. And a few words about the program itself. We have our main purpose, our main priority is to help to digitalize Ukraine on each level, on national level, on local level. And also we have three main directions. First of all, it's electronic services. And for now we have 133 e-services. The main popular of them is from the last one, maybe you heard of them, it's Marriage Online. This is the first service that allows people to get married online via video. And it's especially useful now for people who serve in armed forces. Also, another popular service is, we call it eBaby. It's or Yemalятko in Ukraine. Is a state service to allow parents of newborns to receive up to 10 services with just one application. And just nearly 1 year ago, I had baby myself and use the service, and it's very useful. You can do it just from your laptop or even your phone. And one of the first services we implemented was service for individual entrepreneurs. I'm again individual entrepreneur myself, and when I registered, it took only 3 minutes on the platform to register myself as individual entrepreneur. So basically, we have this first level. It's we do these e-services on national level with help not only with the Ministry of Digital Transformation but also other ministries, and we implement convenient, fast, and transparent public electronic services for citizens and businesses. Other level is local levels. We work closely with communities. We have some pilot regions in communities where we work more closely, and our portfolio contains numerous solutions for local self-government authorities to promote high quality liaison between the authorities and the public, and to reduce this digital divide regionally. Just a few words about these projects. One of them is, we call it mobile suitcase. It's for low mobility people who can't afford to go to the Center for Public Services. The workers go with mobile suitcase. Suitcase contains all the necessary equipment to provide the service for low mobility people. So especially in rural area, it's very useful. But back to our main discussion today, digital democracy, and like Jess already mentioned, Ukraine ranked first place in government development index, and e-democracy is one of the 3 EGAP's priorities of the program in general, because one of our flagman main product is e-democracy platform, is unified platform which brings together several tools and simplifies access to them. The tools are local e-petitions, electronic public consultations, participatory budget, schools participatory budget, and open city. Open city is like service where you can report some problems in city. For example, infrastructure city, maybe you heard of Fix My Street, this popular service in London, and it's like analog, and especially for small communities. Now our platform is used by more than a third of all communities in Ukraine. The numbers you see, it's how many communities in region use at least one of these 5 e-democracy tools. More than 2 million Ukrainians has this electronic cabinet. And what I would like to focus on mostly of this instrument, why it's crucial, why is it necessary, especially now, and it's so important for young democracies like Ukraine. It's 2 services. It's first of them, it's participatory budget. And this instrument became maybe the most favorite of Ukrainians, because this tool gives a citizen real influence. People understand that if they submit a project or just vote for the project, they in few months they see this project to be implemented. So they realize they can influence really not just on election process, and unfortunately our election process on unpause because of martial law. So this is why these instruments are crucial, because they gives people influence. They gives people this tool to connect to local authorities and to show what they really need, because participatory budget helps to implement some project that can be implemented with the help of local budgets. And as you can see in the beginning of full-scale invasion, we didn't have this big growth of communities joined the platform, but now at least 30% of this number, 330 communities who are joined the platform, at least 30% conducted competition of participatory budget this year. So it works. Of course, it depends on community, and we don't have much influence on the community to pull them to implement this, to restart, to relaunch this process, because it needs money, of course. But we try our best, and few numbers about the participatory budget, so you could understand how it works in Ukraine. Mainly, it's near 1% of local budget, which dedicated to participatory budget. You can see minimum and maximum percentage. Of course, maximum it's like 1, maybe 2 communities who has such big numbers and can give that money for local projects. And how many people participate? Of course, if 10% take part in this voting process, we decide that it was successful. But in one community, unfortunately, now this community is occupied, Severodonetsk. In 2023, they had 40% of citizens who take part in participatory budget. Sometimes in election, not so much people take part in such process. And other tool, it's young tool for Ukraine. It's e-consultation, and it's also became very useful even from the start of full-scale invasion. As you can see, we launched it in 2018, and not many communities were interested in implementing e-consultation, but after 2022, you can see this growth. Why? We have this problem with Soviet and Russian names of our streets, our squares, buildings, monuments, and so on. So this invasion was a trigger when people said, we don't want these names on our street. Let's rename them. And this is where this tool of e-consultation became very useful. And maybe 80% of all electronic polls were about renaming streets. But also, as you can see on the slide, there were other topics where municipalities made this public consultation. And I see I'm running out of time, and I think it was interesting and useful. And of course, I will join in the discussion panel. Thank you for your attention, and I think see you later.
Thank you so much, Alexandra. That was a fantastic presentation, and I love that it's everything from the highly practical of allocating budget that draws people in. The idea that there's higher participation sometimes than in voting in elections is interesting as well. But there's also the symbolic and the community aspect of renaming streets that bring people together. So there's so many questions and so much to discuss with you. Thank you for that presentation. We'll see you in the panel discussion.